In order to love who you are, you cannot hate the experiences that shaped you. Hey there, how's it going, you guys? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, what are we looking at today with these crazy cryptocurrency markets? A little bit to the downside again, right? We see this happen the other day, not really picking up any momentum, back to the upside. Once again, news articles on both sides of the fence. It seems like that's how it's been for a while now, right? What do I think cryptocurrency is going to do? What do I think is going to happen with Bitcoin? Of course that price has to go, right? I mean, can't go down forever, just like you can't go up forever. It's just, when are we going to be turning around? I mean, I would think that we have to be getting closer to it, whether or not it's going to be happening here in this month of January or February or March. I can't say for sure. These things, technical analysis can give you some sort of indication, supposedly, but personally, I believe that it has a lot more to do with personal passions and the sentiment of the market and people getting out there trying to make a difference. We've seen a lot of good development this year with Bitcoin and a majority of these other cryptocurrencies. We've seen a lot of the scams washing away. Personally, I believe the market's been getting better. I think we just kind of have to show the rest of the world that we've cleared things up and things have gotten better and we've done some scaling, and maybe the Lightning Network can bring some people back to us. But of course, slow, steady growth is definitely the way to go if we want to keep it. So, hey, I'm just enjoying getting some cheap Bitcoin right now. And you know who else is? Samantha is over there in the chat.
Good morning, everyone.
How are you today, Samantha?
I'm good.
So how are you feeling about this Bitcoin stuff? Are you capitulating? Are you getting over this? Are you ready? Are you just like, man, I'm so sick of the price going down and always losing money and trying to get people to jump on board a sinking ship? Or
I don't know.
Is that not necessarily how you feel about the situation?
No, because I mean, we're not really using it. We're not buying anything with it. So it's like, I mean, yes, I'm watching the Coinbase accounts and stuff go up and down, like when the price goes up and down. But as long as, I don't know, we are working crappy jobs for fiat to make sure we don't have to be touching stuff. So I'm not, I guess, going to really care until we have to, sell it in some way. And then it'll be like, wow, it better be a good day and it better be up. But, it doesn't really matter. I don't know. I'm not a price person. I really don't care that much.
So once again, we're kind of always here for the fundamental purposes. I know that not everybody is. A lot of people are here for the fiat value of it. They're here trying to make money.
Yeah, no, I know, like in 10 years, it is definitely going to be way more money than what it is right now, regardless of how many times it goes up or down and dies and whatever else.
So a lot of things have been going on lately, right? The channel's been picking up. We've been starting to get a few more subscribers. The free email help desk has been working out great.
We got people talking.
Right,
Yay.
You can hit us up on eugeneforrest20@gmail.com. A lot of people have been using the Twitter, though. So, Of course, there's links down below to follow us at all of the different social media. But, hey, would you mind pulling up that wonderful screen share? Let's take a look at Coin Paprika, see what we got going on with these markets, see if we can't figure out how to protect our money just a little bit better as these markets look like they're taking a downwards turn.
Yeah. Really? There we go.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. As you can see, Bitcoin is down 10.5% over the last 7 days, coming in at $3,580. That's down 2% in the last 24 hours. Not the greatest. I mean, we were seeing $4,000. We were hoping to get over the 4.3, 4.4 area, but once again, it was rejected. We're sent downwards. Now we got people saying that we may be breaking down below the $3,000 mark. I don't know if I necessarily believe that. It seems like every time we get down to those kinds of numbers, it bounces back very quickly. Usually you just see the wicks in the candles when we, things like that occur. But hey, times change. Nothing is for sure in the cryptocurrency market. Just like we got XRP here in the number 2 spot, coming in at 32.2 cents. That's down 2.9%, down 11.7 on the week. Some technical analysis is also saying that this could be breaking down below the 30-cent line. So whether or not that's true, because I was also reading technical analysis just a couple days ago saying that we were going to be going above 38. So once again, you cannot predict what these cryptocurrency markets are going to do. It's a lot of speculation. Like I keep saying over and over again, here in 2019, we're looking for real use case utilization of these tokens and cryptocurrencies. And a lot of these are still yet to perform in this fashion. We got Ethereum Look at that, $118, down 5.4%, down 22% on the week. I mean, and this is even on the back of Constantinople coming out here in 2 days. So we'll be talking more about that here when we get into the news. We got Bitcoin Cash at $125.
Yeah, the ABC. Yeah.
Yep, that's ABC. Adjustable block size. No, ABC.
Oh, crap. I don't remember. It's the Bitmain one.
Yep. Bitmain's also, I heard that they were going to put a stop on the stuff that was happening in Texas. They were going to be opening up a mining facility here in Texas in the United States. And, you know, with everything that's happening over there and their IPO going bad and their company kind of going down.
Yes, and then laying off, like, yes, lots of percentages.
Yeah, they're not going to be continuing with that. So.
Oh, darn.
Yeah. All right, so where were we? Bitcoin Cash down 22.3%. We got EOS at $2.30. That's down 4.6% in the last 24 hours. That is 16.48 in the last 7 days. I mean, still holding on to some of its value, keeping above that 225 line. I know Samantha wants to see $3 again. We got Stellars coming in at 10.5 cents. That's down 4.5%, down 13.5% on the week. Let's get over here and slide down a little bit. And, of course, Tether at $1.02. So people are apparently jumping into Tether, even though there are many other stable coins out there now, which are a much better choice. We got Litecoin at $30.70. I know that people were saying that they cannot copy and paste my address out of the notes. I am not sure why. That I can't figure that one out.
Yeah, because we were able to copy and paste it and do so. I don't know.
We're all right. Sure. And they're down 5%, 5.5% in the last 24 hours, down 18.3% in the last 7 days. We got Tron. I hear they're being sued.
Yeah, they have some bad publicity news going on at the moment.
It seems like Tron news comes in waves. It's like you get like 4 or 5 good articles for a day or two of good news, and then you get 4 or 5 bad articles for a day or two on Tron.
A lot of them are saying that the first 4 or 5 articles, half of them weren't real and were like, you know, tweeted prematurely and whatnot. And there are no deals in wheels. Yes, I know.
All right, and here we are with Steam at 25.3 cents. It's down 6.5% and down 14.6% on the week.
Wow, nice.
Ouch. Okay, as we do every single episode, we got a tally fund going because we're not for profit. We're out there trying to spread Bitcoin awareness. That's the point behind every single thing that we do here on Bitcoin and Coffee. As you can see here, we have some amazing donations. We got 2 $50 donations. I know one was from Paul Rouleau. The other one, still anonymous at this point, but I'm sure they'll let us know who they were so that we can thank them properly. I really do appreciate this. It's kind of, I was getting nervous that we weren't going to be making it, trying to make peace with it and figure out how we were going to continue to move forward, because as always, nothing's going to stop us here at Bitcoin and Coffee from continuing to spread the word of Bitcoin. And as you can see, we got 16 days and still a ways to go, but I mean, my confidence level has definitely risen quite a bit in this.
I mean, at least we're almost halfway now or whatever. That's something. Yes, I mean, the one, we did buy a ticket, so I mean, that is, you know, that was the only majority of what we had going in the town.
And if you're staring at the screen right now and you're kind of wondering what we're talking about, we do everything we can for Bitcoin awareness. And one of the things that we do is we get out there to electric music festivals and we try to pass out inspirational material to be able to get people started on Bitcoin. Mostly, I try to talk to people about Bitcoin and how it's going to revolutionize the world with this digital peer-to-peer transaction that you can perform on the internet that doesn't involve third parties, pretty much creating us all equal. And when it comes to the eyes of finance, especially if we can get some stability in the price here, it's been an ongoing project for 10 years, and it's pretty much, you know, gaining traction here in the last year or two.
It went really well when we did it at EDC. Like I was really, really nervous. And then it was not bad. It really was not bad.
Unfortunately, we won't be able to make any audio recordings due to the fact of the loud music, and the bass is really picked up by all mics. But we will get as much photo and B-roll video. As you can see, last time I put a compilation together, I thought it turned out really well. It was one of my first attempts at video editing. Yeah. Once again, this channel is always expanding my horizons as well. So hopefully I'll be able to put together an even better compilation, knowing that that's what I'm going to be doing as I go into it.
Yeah. We got like slideys and blurries and yeah.
Slideys and blurries.
I don't know. They have real words.
I love your
in the
terminology,
program, but who
Samantha.
cares? You know.
Okay, let's stop begging for money. Let's shut off the screen share. Let's pull out the backyard. Let's pop up the chat and see if there's anybody here with us. Or if I'm doing that thing where I get out here in the woods and I drink a bunch of coffee and get all jacked up and I start talking about magical internet money and how I got dreams and hope that it's going to change the world, not only for me, but also for my children and my children's children and pretty much everybody that I care about that's willing to be an intuitive thinker and look to the future and not just think about the physical needs of today and how feeling good is what a lot of people are constantly looking for, that there is tomorrow and a little bit of suffering today can make tomorrow twice as good.
Right. I don't know. We're definitely a plan for tomorrow kind of people.
Well, I mean, that's because we didn't plan for tomorrow for a long time in our youth. I mean, we had Eugene when we were real young. I was 18 and you were 19 years old. And, you know, it was a lot of just trying to survive at first. And then after surviving, it was a lot of like just trying to enjoy ourselves and get by.
Decisions.
So, I mean, of course, with age comes responsibility and intuition, I guess, you know, foresight, knowing that, hey, I'm not looking to punch that permanent time clock here for another 30 or 40 years and doing the same old sucks.
Okay, so we have JK Anonymous. He says good evening/morning.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us.
Paul Rouleau is here.
Paul Rouleau, my man.
He says good morning.
One of our biggest donators right
you are
there.
So stable,
I mean,
man.
if there was a super moderator position or something more I could do for you, my man, I would definitely be down for it.
Right. The scale with the right. Andy Anderson. He says hello, everyone. Hello.
Good morning, Andy.
Tron. We're gonna go with Tron. Yeah. He was here last time. I don't know how to pronounce, so we're gonna go with that. But he says he wishes you a wonderful day.
I hope you're having a good one too. I hope you guys at least got a cup of coffee or some sort of hot beverage. And
well, it's a little chilly here.
It is a little chilly this morning. Not too bad. Of course, well, I got the light jacket. So I got news all over the place here,
Yay.
Samantha. What are you thinking about some of this news? I seen you were sitting on the couch having a cup of coffee, looking over my shoulder, reading some of this stuff. I thought that this one about the South African national cricket Twitter scam, I thought this one was kind of a little bit of positive news, like hidden, like a kernel deep inside this one.
It was like good, bad,
You know, and I know a lot of people are like, what? A Twitter scam? How can that be good? Well, you know what I'm seeing here is that they're talking about the South African national cricket Twitter page.
Yes, like association,
posted it was real early on today, but I guess that would have been yesterday.
Yes, it would have been yesterday. Yes.
The time confusion. They announced a partnership with Luno Crypto Wallet, supposedly, and that they were going to offer a 20 BTC prize, which is about $70,900. And all you had to do was send 0.01. So like $40, I think that is.
Yeah, like 30, 40.
$35 or so. And it was up for about 5 hours. So that's kind of a bit as far as these Twitter scams go. But this is where I thought the inspirational part was. Only 2 people got suckered into this.
Yep. I mean, first off, they regained their Twitter and shut it down.
Yeah. That usually happens.
They deleted everything. They went back because the thing was posted, the private address. And 2 people. I mean,
considering how many millions of people had seen it.
Yes.
And millions of followers they have, and people that were exposed, that only 2 people fell for this scam. It goes to show. I mean, there's been such an outcry lately of the bots and the scams that were happening on Twitter. It seems like it's died down a little bit recently in the last month or so, but I mean, they were running rampant.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was like every other day that we were out here talking about, you know, Elon Musk scams and Target and everywhere else. They were posting crypto scams.
Yes, half the YouTubers have the I don't give away blank.
Yes, I don't give away Ethereum. I mean, we've even heard Crypto Zombie talking about it lately with somebody in his comments area.
Yep. I mean, yes, it's the Nigerian prince thing, as you know, up to the next level. Like, they're really just hoping that somebody is stupid enough to be like, yes, that's a great deal. Why wouldn't I do that?
So, but with them only getting 0.07, which is like, or 0.02, which is like $70.
Yeah.
Is it really worth all the time and effort that they had to put in to hack this?
No, I mean, no, probably not.
I mean, I think that'll end up being the biggest deterrent is when people start waking up and stop falling for these scams, because is pretty much part of our every single day lives because we're living in a cryptocurrency world, that they'll die off. They'll stop doing it. There would be no point in it.
Well, it's just like how the phone scam with my family or whatever, because they tried a couple different people, and because nobody, was like, oh yeah, let's bail her out and get the lawyer. They did stop calling and stuff. I mean, it is a dead end once you're not getting money from your scam.
Right. So what do we got in the chat there? Anybody else got any opinions on this, on whether or not they think that it's good that only 2 people fell for this? Would you got opinions on what's happening with these Twitter bots? I mean, it seems like there's an army of these things out there.
It is outrageous, but I mean, I don't know. I
don't even
bots
mention.
Are outrageous on everything.
That's why I don't mention how many Twitter followers I have, because I literally can go up and down 100 followers in a day or two. As Twitter.
One day it was like 1,000. Remember, we were like, wait, what? How'd you go up that much? And then it was like the next day you were right back down to the normal.
Yeah, the Twitter bots, Twitter goes through and erases some of them.
Oh, right, tries to counteract. That makes sense. Okay, so we have our Raptorman saying good morning.
Our Raptorman, good morning.
BTC Moon Man says good morning.
Moon Man.
Tune is here.
Tune.
She says good morning, party people.
Morning?
Oh, BTC Moon Man says, did anyone check out the Bitcoin art puzzle from Pascal?
I seen the article on that, but I didn't read it though. I was trying to look for news.
That
it
is
was
news,
one of the ones
but
I skipped over.
Eugene's not as artsy as I am. Like, oh yeah, that's cool. Keep going.
Keep going.
Like what?
Just keep scrolling. Swipe to the left.
But yeah, he says there's a great summary of the solution. It was posted. So what? Yeah.
I'll have to go back and
go
check
back
that
and
out.
read it.
Well, we're off today, so I do have plenty of time to catch up on some reading. Looks a little cool and dreary, so I don't know how much yard work I'll be getting done. Always a great time to be able to catch up on all that crypto news and, get back into the space.
Oh, Tune asks, where are we going in 16 days? Would love to meet up sometime. Well, we are going to the Forbidden Kingdom.
Yep, it's going to be the Forbidden Kingdom Music Festival. It's in Boca Raton, Florida. It's going to be February 16th and 17th.
Yep.
It's a bass festival with Zomboy as one of the headliners. Yay! Or at least there's another headliner that I'm not exactly sure who they are.
Oh, crap, I'm forgetting the name.
Yeah, it's like D4DM or something like that.
Yes, there is a lot of letters and numbers, yes.
The letters and numbers. But we know who Zomboy is. I like him. So
yes.
That's who we're planning on seeing as our main headliner that we're looking forward to. But I mean, of course, during the daylight when we're passing out these flyers and trying to turn people onto Bitcoin, that's always a big plus. These people that are there with their, peace, love, unity, and respect. And I mean, it is a great environment. It's kind of like a Burning Man, but with electric music going the entire time.
Because, I mean, we're hippie-ish, but, Okay. Where are we going? Oh, okay. BTC Moon Man says, you can say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. John Lennon.
You're not the only one.
No, we're all dreaming.
Yep, we're all dreaming this one. All right. So as we continue to look forward here, we have questions starting to come up. We all know about the 51% that happened with Ethereum Classic, right? If I remember right, it was supposed to have been $1.1 million that they got away with in this hack, or double spend feature as they reorb the situation. If you'd like to get a little more technical, I guess. It was several different exchanges that got hacked for this amount, though. But we're looking at Gate.io is saying that they got some money back. So usually hackers don't do this. They got about $100,000 of Ethereum Classic refunded. So I don't know if that's all because they said they lost 200,000, but because of it, I remember the price dropped down to like, I think it's $4 and some change right now, 430, 440, 420, something like that.
I mean, yeah. It's kind of confusing. Like, I'm not 100%. Well, it's like half Robin Hoodie. I don't know. Like, why?
Well, they said they went out and they tried to reach out to the hackers to see what's up, and of course they got no response. Which why would you?
Dude, that should be like an anonymous mic drop if you're doing it, because
And then they go on to talk about that they could potentially be white hat hackers. Because, the Ethereum Classic network is underpowered for the security that's required to have a blockchain like this, with everybody having so much money invested in it. And they're still underpowered. So, I mean, there's still the potential of another 51% attack happening.
That's why they were still freaking out. Yeah.
But if they were white hat hackers, why would they only give back money to one exchange?
Yeah, and only a portion. I mean, I don't know. Like that's the confusing part. It's like, so why does the gate one get it, and then what percentage, or what, like, how did you deem $100,000 of it is what they get? Like, kind of weird. I don't quite understand, because all the other white hacker stuff, it was all even. They came out and said it, maybe in an anonymous Twitter,
I
but they
imagine
did
that this
say
is
it.
some sort of a mistake that's being corrected, like on backdoor stuff. Like I bet you that these hackers somehow like got hired or are friends or somehow affiliated with the gay IO people, and when they were out hacking, they accidentally got some of theirs, and they're all like, dude, we're friends. And they just,
Like,
they sent it back.
Crap, just give it a day, I'll transfer it back. Sorry.
Right, but now they got to cover their tracks. Because, of course, if the hackers ever get caught, they don't want them to be, like, associated. No. They're going to be like, oh, yeah, they were just...
Yeah, that's like the CIA and stuff. Like, we don't know. If you get caught, we don't know. So, yes. I mean, no. Horrible. Max X says, can't even kill a coin with a 51% attack these days.
I mean, I hate to say that. I do agree with you. Like, I guess it's just my Bitcoin maximalism, or what was the slang term they're using now?
Oh, crap. Not terrorist.
Extremist.
Yes, extremist.
Yes, being a Bitcoin extremist, I guess I do feel that some of these 2,000 different cryptocurrencies out there could probably, go the way of 6 feet under, but
yeah,
they're still here. They're still kicking.
They are. They're not multiplying quite as fast as they were. I mean, we went from 1,000 and something to 2,000 and something real quick. Oh, it was depressing. I told you to stop reading the freaking coin market cap total. No, please don't. All right, so Bitcoin Crypto News Education is here. He says, good morning, Bitcoiners.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You got to check out his show, Mondays at 9.
Yes, which is today.
It is. I'm losing track of the days.
Because our job sucks. Everything blends together. It's like, I don't know what day it is. It's just the day we're not there. Yay.
It's a day off.
Oh, maybe that's why we keep missing trash day.
Tomorrow.
Yes, it is. JK Anonymous says, I'm getting constant phone calls from crypto scams. I keep blocking the number and they just call from a different one. So now I'm just messing with them.
Nice.
Yeah, he answers our house phone with horrible. Have you, heard the, yes, calling of Bitcoin before?
Unfortunately, like, we do have a house phone, and we do not give the phone number to anybody. Like, nobody actually calls us. So the only person that could actually call on the house phone is a telemarketer or whatever. So I just pick up the phone and I answer it. Hello, Bitcoin and Coffee, spreading Bitcoin awareness. Could I interest you in some Bitcoin today? And they all just hang up on me. Once I got some guy in India to talk to me for a couple of minutes, and then he told me that he liked Bitcoin, and then he had to hang up and go.
Sometimes you got to make a game of it, people.
I used to set the phone in the fridge. I used to ask them to hold on and then go set the phone in the refrigerator.
Oh, remember we also have that little thingy that you connect together and it squawks horrible things at them when it connects? That was awesome. Oh, BTC Moonman says that the solving of the puzzle is blacklight involved. So,
ooh,
good to know.
Nice.
Everybody loves blacklights. Come on now.
Is that a $2 super chat over there from our... Man, I love that you're helping us out here spread Bitcoin awareness. It really, like I was saying the other day, it helps keep me motivated. When you guys give this little bit here and there to help keep us going and help fuel for these, these flyers are not cheap. I mean, of course, nothing's cheap nowadays.
I know. We were just buying stuff yesterday at Walmart. Not even just Walmart. And it was like, I don't want to spend that much for some mascara. What is that?
The best was we needed a can opener, right? And we're standing there looking at the can openers. And all of these ones on the top shelf are like $9 and $10 and $11.
15 was one.
And then I'm like, that's kind of expensive just for a little handheld can opener. And then I look down and I see some that are $4 and $5. And I was like, okay, well, I guess $4 or $5 for a handheld can opener, working at half hour for a can opener.
Fine, we'll suck it up.
And then all of a sudden at the last moment, I see the 89-cent one on the very bottom. That's
straight metal, no cushion. We got no fancy. Don't care. Does it open a can?
It'll open the tuna.
I mean, it was just like, I know it's not that expensive, man. Come on. All right. Yes, he says keep dollar cost averaging at HODL as we go lower. It'll be okay. It will.
It will.
And Karen McGrath is here now. She says, good morning.
Good morning, Karen. Thanks for joining us today. Okay, so the last little news article, well, not little, but of course, the last news article I got, Ethereum, Constantinople, the hard fork.
Yeah.
Big news, big deal, right? What's it going to do? Is it going to help the price? Because usually you see the price kind of getting factored in before here in the cryptocurrency market because it is a speculative market. But we're not really seeing that. I mean, we've seen some gains, but they've all been wiped out now. I mean,
it's going slowly, one step back.
Here's some details on the fork. It's going to be Wednesday. It's looking like the 16th at block 7080000. There's a couple websites you can go out there and follow it if you're looking for a more precise timing, like the hours and the minutes exactly when they switch. This is a hard fork, so there is no.
Yeah, no one likes it's. You know,
I don't know. There's always the potential with a hard fork to get a chain split. I'm not hearing too much contention about the situation, so the anticipation is not for there to be a chain split in any way.
Right? I mean, like Ethereum Classic Platinum. I mean, like what? It's like, yes.
Pretty much if you hold Ethereum in any way where you're not like at an exchange, in a hardware wallet, and on your cell phone, on MetaMask, on any of those things, you don't have to do anything.
As long as you're third party in it anyway, right? Yeah.
Right. You would have to be running your own miner, or you'd have to be running your own node.
Okay. So that's not a large population.
Right, because I mean, they're pretty much ASICs on mining, and running your own node requires tremendous amounts of computers that most people can't run a node anymore. Like average, like we're not running a node here, Sam.
Man, really?
Yeah. No, they're not that decentralized. Sorry, I don't mean to bash. But they're going to get 5 new IPs. The Ethereum Improvement Protocols, the BIPs, but the Ethereum kind.
Yeah, I got you.
It's going to have a lot to do with reducing the cost of gas, smart contracts checking themselves, stuff like that. I mean, I thought one of the bigger deals is that they're going to move the difficulty bomb back 12 months so that they can try to figure out a little more with staking. They don't have that all worked out yet.
I mean,
it's a step in the right direction because, I mean, something has to happen so that Ethereum can continue to compete with EOS and Tron on the transaction fees, especially when it comes to this gas situation and performing on-chain transactions to be able to execute smart contract stuff. So, of course, they got to do something. It seems like this is what they're going to do. I mean, I think the mining reward is going to be coming down from 3 to 2, so that should hopefully help support the price, less supply.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
You always guess when it comes to Ethereum.
Because I hate it.
I mean, there's a lot of smart people working on it. They have an entire enterprise behind them.
I know, but that's what I think I hate the most about it, is that, like, all Ethereum, so we'll just go with that. It's very just, like, think tanky, whateverness. But yes, I mean, I see why they're saying they have to fork, like, that they have to change and, like, do the little protocol thingies. And I mean, they're falling behind. They're going the way of the dinosaur.
It has seemed like a slow decline into an inevitable death as new cryptocurrencies come out and can perform the same exact things that they're doing, but on a faster scale, as long as they're willing to make some other trade-offs.
This is already a really small percentage of like Ethereum. So I mean, really, like, yes, they're falling way behind. They're just trying to catch up.
I mean, it's happening. It's not up for debate. They've already done their debating. I mean,
it is happening. Like,
it's not quite like Bitcoin where we can all just actually run our own nodes and everything and make these decisions. That's why we're not really looking at a contention here to be able to make another chain.
Yes, right. Like, they're going to be like, there's going to be Ethereum Classic, and Ethereum something. Like, yes.
Well, I mean, there's still talk supposedly of this happening when they do go to staking. People not wanting to go to staking who are invested in the mining equipment. You know, they also just
because they wouldn't then be able to mine their own.
It's been less than a year that they've had ASICs on Ethereum. So.
Oh, you're right.
The profitability and being able to, on the return of investment on these ASICs machines, these people are not going to be happy if they can't even get a return on their investment and make some profit before they go and switch to staking. I mean, I heard that it was only supposed to have been, 4 to 6 months for a return on investment when these machines had come out. But then at the same time, we've been watching the price of Ethereum come crashing down slowly across the year too. So, it's a debate there on when did you buy, when did you sell, how much Ethereum did you get, how many mining equipment, there's still the opportunity to be trying to get to that return of investment as you hold 1 or 2 miners.
Okay. So let me see. Oh, our Raptorman said, did you get my email? Did you get an email? Did we not check? We worked yesterday.
No, I did check an email. I didn't get an email.
Uh-oh.
It's eugeneforest20@gmail.com. It's linked down below. I can check my spam, but they usually don't go in there.
Right, because, yes, people don't usually go into spam, but all right. BTC Moonman says, not decentralized. Buy BTC. Our Raptorman says, BTC, LTC, ZEC, and OMG for me.
OMG.
OMG. BTC Moonman says Ethereum is a scam. Yes. I mean, no, I don't. It's
a debate.
It is a debate, but I mean, I don't really like the way they. I don't like the way they go. I mean, I don't like all. I
mean, if I had bought some at 10 cents at the ICO or whatever, I would be telling you left and right they weren't a scam. But right now, at this exact moment, the things that I feel and the things that I'm passionate for, Ethereum is not capable of producing. I am looking for something to overthrow fiat cash. I am looking for something to make everybody equal. I am looking for something that is censorship resistant. Ethereum is none of those.
Yeah.
Ethereum is overlooked. I mean, the government just looked at it and said that it's not a security because they're saying they really can't do too much about it and they're kind of decentralized. But at the same time, I mean, here we are looking at 5 IPs being implemented. I'm sure there are people out there that are not pro this.
Yeah.
We know that not the average person can run an Ethereum node.
Weren't they supposed to already Constantinople or whatever a while ago, and they pushed it back? And
Ethereum's development has become stagnant over the last year, and things have been getting slowly pushed off as they struggle to make these developments. This has been an ongoing situation.
Yes. Okay.
Well, I mean, ultimately, it's going to be until Vitalik can figure out sharding, because that's supposed to be the ultimate.
That's the freaking unicorn. So, okay. Man, I hope he does. You really, really do. Okay, so Bitcoin Crypto News Education says, I have some bad news. My schedule is changing Wednesday, and I won't be able to make the shows Wednesday morning. Oh.
It's okay.
It's okay. We'll think about you on Wednesday, okay? Okay, now our Afterman said he did not hear your response about the email. We did not get an email from our Afterman.
No, I did not receive an email.
No. I mean, we'll check after this just to make sure, but we did not get it. We're pretty sure.
Yeah, because I had looked at my email this morning and I didn't have an email.
All right.
Try to email me again. I don't know how. I know some people aren't pro Twitter. They don't have Twitter accounts. I would say hit me up on Twitter.
Dude, Prudy.
I don't really necessarily know what. You can comment down below in the comments what your email is, and I can write you if for some reason we're having trouble getting through. Once again, you guys know this community means everything to me. So, of course, our Raptorman, I'm going to do everything I can to continue to keep you guys in touch. Just like somebody was writing me yesterday saying they couldn't copy and paste my Litecoin donational address. Not that I'm begging for money all the time or anything like that, but of course I want you guys to be able to give me a couple bucks when you want to do something to help out, cryptocurrency awareness. I don't know why you weren't able to copy it. I mean, I just cut and pasted into the details. I tried to give a second one also that was Samantha's Coinbase account for Litecoin to try a different one. I don't know. I mean, I could probably, if you really are having trouble, I could probably post a QR code for Litecoin to my Steam account or something so that you can snapshot the image.
Oh, right.
But as always, you guys, just communicate with me or communicate in the comments. I will write the other way if for some reason you're having trouble getting a hold of me. I'm all about the interaction. That's why Samantha's here on the sidelines.
Our Raptorman says, okay, I will check out your email again. Yes, I will do that. And then he says, yeah, he doesn't have Twitter. It's okay. I don't have Twitter.
It's okay.
I don't have nothing, so I feel you. It's okay.
I didn't have Twitter for a long time either. And then when I did get Twitter, it seemed like another set of people were able to embrace Bitcoin and coffee and embrace my help desk because of the service. So of course, if that's easier for
Yeah,
somebody,
didn't you get a Twitter, like register and make a Twitter, and then we had it for like 4 or 5 months, and you never did anything, and then we went back and actually, yeah. No, Prudy.
She's on the roof again. The turkeys like the roof for some reason. It's getting really annoying.
Yeah, the new turkeys. Yeah, I don't understand.
The last thing you want is turkey poop on your roof.
Or just hearing turkeys walking around on your roof. It's cool.
Okay, is there anything else over there in the chat?
Bitcoin Girl News Education says I will still like and share you.
Yes, he's
you.
always sharing and retweeting these videos on Twitter, and that's absolutely amazing. When you guys, like, comment, share, all that good stuff, YouTube, they promote the video more. And then when you guys share it to your Facebook or your Twitter, it brings more people in, and that always helps the channel, because the more people we can get over here at Bitcoin and Coffee, the better the conversation gets, right? Because everybody brings a little bit of something, because the cryptocurrency markets are very vast, and there are many different angles on interest and what you could be doing and why you're here and how you're making money in the space.
Come on, Prudy.
Oh, yeah, she's going for the tree.
But,
so you confused me.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. BTC Moonman says, Urban Guy says Twitter does not. Probably good to stay off Twitter. So much fun. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There is a lot of fun, but there's a lot of fun everywhere now for some reason.
I know. Twitter, just like Facebook, crypto is a very dark place of scams. I think I get lucky because I don't have a lot of followers, that I kind of fly under the radar on all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There aren't usually scammers out there pretending to be Bitcoin and Coffee. I mean, I do get a few scammers down below in the comments, but usually YouTube does a good job of taking them out. And if not, I read every single one of my comments and I hide the users that are down there. But it gets to be obvious. Nobody gives any of my comments 32 likes.
Oh, I know, right? And so like 15 retweets.
So when there's one comment with 32 thumbs up and there's just like 2 other comments under there, it's a scam. But I remove them. When I'm out there on Twitter, of course, I'm never giving away anything. You guys know that. If I have crypto, I saved and worked hard to get it, so I'm putting it in my hardware wallet. And if you guys gave it to me, I'm not giving it away. I'm going to utilize it to help spread Bitcoin awareness, because that's what we all really need.
Ooh, okay. So we have JK Anonymous saying he has $2 A. I don't know if that's what it is, because it's $2.
Okay.
So it's some cool other foreign countryness. Yay!
Awesome. We'll be looking that up. I do appreciate it when you guys donate a little bit here in the super chat. YouTube takes a little while to get it to you, but I mean, it is great that you guys do everything like this to help us. It always keeps. Is that Paul Rouleau giving us super?
Yeah.
You got to keep that money in your pocket,
$5. What?
I mean, at this rate, you might as well just come on with us.
Right? Come on.
Come on, Paul. You can pass out flyers with us.
Sure.
It'll be a great time.
Bring a girlfriend. Come on. Like, everybody we can all look, ridiculous in public. It'll be fun.
No. You look less ridiculous the more.
Well, that is true. That is true. Groups are less creepy than one.
Yes, one weird guy standing there passing out flyers is kind of like, oh, let's walk around this guy. When you see 4 or 5 people all passing out flyers, it's like, hey, what are they doing? I want to know what's happening.
Nice. Okay. JT Irby is here. My peeps. Morning.
JT, nice to see you again, my man. I'm glad you could make it.
Ooh, Wordly Traveler. Good morning from Mexico City. He says, nice. Now I have to find coffee. Yeah.
Oh, but it seems like everybody's joining just as we're getting out of the news.
Oh, our Afterman said Australian dollar. Fundy AU said probably Australian. And yes, JK says yes. It's the Aussie here. Yay.
I think I'd actually rather have the $2 in Australian money than the value.
When I did the housekeeping at the resort where a lot of international people just came and stayed a couple weeks, yes, like I didn't care. I was picking up like all the different coins, and people were leaving all their money. I have quite a lot of like $1, I don't even like weird Bahamian and
we have some money with
South
Saddam
African
Hussein's face on it.
Yep. Yeah. That's in a frame. Some of the really cool ones, like the big $yen one that I have, it's like 20,000 yen or something. It was cool. It's also in a frame. So,
I mean, the last little bit I got here that we didn't quite cover is that with this Ethereum hard fork coming up, You don't have to do anything. Don't get suckered into scammers, right? Because there are a lot of them. I've already started hearing about these things popping up about people telling you that you have to put in your private keys into the scam site and that they will give you your Ethereum Constantinople coins. I mean, you'd have to kind of be very new into the Ethereum space to think that that's somewhat plausible or not necessarily understand what the hard fork is. But there are those people out there. That's why we all kind of have to do our part when new people come into the space, you know. You have to help educate everybody. You know, avoiding scams is going to be one of the best things we can do to help make this place more inviting.
Well, I mean, because Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cashness and stuff, like, people really do. I don't understand how they get confused. I mean, just like you don't really, but I mean, like, yes, as like a beginner and a new, apparently it's super freaking confusing. So yes, that's how people are thinking, oh, wait, they're forking? Oh, then I have to.
I mean, I can empathize. I see why it would be, because so far up until now, usually when you hear the term hard fork, it means you're getting 2 coins.
Yeah.
You know, Bitcoin hard fork to make Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash hard fork to make Bitcoin Satoshi's Vision. You know, there's been a few other ones that have hard forked to make multiple coins.
Yeah.
So it's just, it's not necessarily understanding that a hard fork is just a changing in the code, in the blockchain code, that means that you can't go backwards.
Yes, it doesn't mean that there's going to be 2.
Right.
Everybody could be on board for the hard fork.
Right, because the second coin happens is when you hard fork, is that the new code continues as one chain and the old code continues as the old chain. So therefore, you have 2 separate lines of code continuing. So, I mean, I understand how they get confused. I mean, it is very plausible to get confused in the situation. It's just that that's why cryptocurrency education is the most important thing when it comes to the space. It's not really about getting rich. It's not really about getting a bunch of Bitcoin and altcoins and holding them. It's about understanding what they are, why you're holding them, and how you do it properly. Because without that, you're more than likely going to lose them in some fashion. Either the exchange you're holding them at is going to wash up and steal them. You know, someone's going to scam them out of you as you go trying to look for unimaginable returns because they got a ticker and made promises.
You're going to give your private keys to someone thinking that they can do a service
right, that
for
you're
you.
Get, as Adam Meister says, a dividend.
Something, yes. You're going to do something that's not in your best interest. I mean, yeah. And it was Andy Anderson who gave us the other 50. He said I had an extra 50 lying around Saturday.
Yeah, I knew. Thank
we love you guys.
I appreciate it. It does mean a lot. We were kind of like, ooh, wow, all right, EDC went over well. This one, not so much. It's okay.
I don't know. It's hard. It is getting hard for us to be optimistic, even though we are very optimistic people. So not because of this end, more because of work end. But yes, it was starting to be like, okay, so how many paychecks do we have to put in to make this happen? Is there a way to do this? Which bills can we float around February 16th, just in case?
So where are we at? Is that about it?
Should that is about it.
This up, or?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, you guys. As always, I got all kinds of tools, links, and affiliation codes listed down below to help you figure out these cryptocurrency markets. I have links that'll spread you out to the rest of the social media cryptocurrency space that I've been posting into. If you come on over there, follow, like, and start posting yourself. I mean, these other cryptocurrencies, they may not be worth much right now, but you never know what the future is going to bring. Plus, when you get on these social media platforms, you get in touch with people that are feeling the same like-mindedness as you. Like when you get on Minds and you get on Tribes, you find people that are also interested in cryptocurrency and EOS and things like that, where you don't necessarily find that in Twitter, as we were talking earlier.
Yeah.
There's a lot of crypto scams and stuff where you don't come across those in these beginning social media platforms that are starting to get out there. Personally, I've been liking Tribes quite a bit. They do a great job of monitoring it. It's not quite as decentralized as you'd like these things to be, but they keep all the garbage content off, which is nice when you're trying to actually, you're not wasting your time, you know, as much reading stuff or just finding pictures and scam stuff as you're looking for good intel when it comes to cryptocurrency. What else do we have going on? We're going to be out here, as always, every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 8 a.m. If you want to come out on the channel, as apparently our Rafterman does, I can't appreciate it any more than...
We will figure it out.
We will figure it out. just hit me up, right? Hit me up on the email, hit me up on the Twitter. We'll make it happen. We're not looking for anybody special. We're looking for the average everyday person. We want to know why you're in cryptocurrency and what kept you holding on. I mean, did you just get into it because you've seen that we're possibly near a bottom and you're looking to make some money? Or have you been here the whole way down and you have like good faith or, you know, dreams of the future that's helping to keep your hands strong? Because if that's true, we definitely want to hear from you out here on the air.
I'm trying to think.
Trying to
which was, I think you got everything covered.
Oh, there's always lots of stuff.
Yeah, Tally Fund.
Free email help desk. There's also the donational addresses down below. That goes to the channel because we're looking for another mic. Actually, I want to see if I can't do a split, do 2 mics and all of that. So you have yours and I have mine.
Oh, yeah, he's looking at crazy, weird boxes
I'm
and stuff.
Gonna buy it myself, too. So. What else do we have? The Tally Fund, as we keep talking about.
Donational addresses that may or may not be able to be cut and pasted down below.
I don't know. We keep trying to figure out how to bring more stuff to the channel. I mean, the flyers have been the most recent addition. I've been trying to work on some video editing, but it's been so because it's hard to find the time for it. And then I'll make something and then I'll watch it and then I'll be like, this isn't good enough to show you guys.
Yeah, he is very... Even when I am saying it's good and our kid is saying it's good, he's all like, no, I hate it. Goodbye. No, delete. And it's like, you just spent a day
I have
on
high
that.
standards for you guys. All right, you guys. I appreciate you guys coming out here for a cup of coffee. You guys have totally made my day. Go out there, enjoy yourselves. Don't work too hard. And remember, keep your BTC safe.
We love you guys. Bye.